Bonjour à tous et toutes et bienvenue à ma chaîne de YouTube Amour de Français. Hello everyone and welcome to my YouTube channel Amour de Français. If you have already subscribed to my channel, press the bell icon to get the latest updates. In today's class, we will learn Passé Composé or simple past in French language. Let's get started. Passé composé or simple past. Passé composé is one of the most comprehensive and complex concepts of French grammar. But believe me, if you know how to do passé composé, then it will be really easy for you. The format of passé composé is first the subject, then conjugation of auxiliary verb in present tense. Then past participle of the verb, at the end, accord, which we will discuss later, and then rest of the sentence. Passé composé is done with two verbs être, which means to be, and avoir, which means to have. Être and avoir are the auxiliary verbs for simple past or passé composé. With être, the verbs of Dr., Mrs., wander, tramp, and prenominal verbs. With these two, passé composé is done with être, and we will discuss Dr. Mrs. Vandertramp in the next class. And all the other verbs, be it er, ir, ger, re, or irregular verbs, all are done with avoir. Now let us recall the format again. That's the subject, then present tense conjugation of the auxiliary verb, and then the past participle. So before starting with être and avoir, first let us focus on past participle. First one, for er ending verbs. Let's take any verb, say parler, which means to speak. The rule is remove r and then add accent over e, which will look like this. Similarly, for ger ending verbs, such as manger, which means to eat, remove r and add the accent, which makes it manger. Now the second group, which is of IR ending verbs. Let's take one verb, say finir, which means to finish. The rule for making a past participle of an IR verb is just simply remove R, which makes it fini. Similarly for choisir, which means to choose, the past participle will be just simply remove R, which will be choisi. And now let us move towards the third group, which is of the irregular verbs, for which I need to make a table. First column, infinitive, then meaning, then past participle. First verb is apprendre. Which means to learn. Past participle of apprendre is appris. The second verb is avoir, which means to have. Past participle of avoir is eu, a. Third one, boire, which means to drink. And past participle of boire is bu. Fourth one, connaître, which means to know. Past participle of connaître is connu. Next word, comprendre, which means to understand. Its past participle is compris. Next, conduire, which means to drive, and its past participle is conduit. Now the seventh verb which we are going to take is découvrir, which means to discover, and its past participle is découvert. Next verb is d'avoir. D'avoir means to owe, and its past participle is du, do, and a chapeau over do. Now the ninth verb, which is écrire. Écrire means to write, and its past participle écrit. Coming towards the 10th verb, that's être. Être means to be, and its past participle était. 11th verb, that's faire. Faire means to do, and its past participle is fait. Now the next verb, which is lire. Lire means to read, and its past participle is lu, lu. Next verb, mettre. Mettre means to keep, and its past participle is mis, that's me. Now the next verb, that's the 14th verb, which is obtenir. Obtenir means to obtain, and its past participle is obtenu. 15th verb is offrir. Offrir means to offer, and its past participle is offert. O-F-F-E-R-T, offert. 16th, ouvrir. Ouvrir means to open, and its past participle O-U-V-E-R-T, ouvert. Now the 17th verb, which is pleuvoir. Pleuvoir means to rain, and its past participle is P-L-U, pleut. 18th, pouvoir. Pouvoir means to be able to, and its past participle pu. 19th, recevoir. Recevoir means to receive, and its past participle is reçu. Coming towards the next verb, that's 20th verb, which is voir. Voir means to see, and its past participle vu, view. And last but not the least, vouloir means to want, and its past participle is voulu. V-O-U-L-U, voulu. So all these verbs which we have discussed are conjugated with avoir in passé composé. So now let us begin with passé composé using the verb avoir, which means to have. Avoir, which means to have. Now let us recall its conjugation again. First, write the subjects which are je, which means I, tu means you, il means he or it, elle means she, nous means we, vous means you, il and elle, which mean they. Now the present tense conjugation of avoir. Et, a, avant, avait, on. J'ai, I have, tu as, you have, il, elle a, he has, she has or it has. Nous avons, we have, vous avez, you have, ils, elles ont, they have. Now past participle. Let's take a verb say recevoir. Remember the past participle? Reçu. So for doing passé composé, simply add the past participle after the present tense conjugation of être. That's reçu, 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 and so on. So, j'ai reçu, I received, tu as reçu, you received, nous avons reçu, we have received, ils ont reçu, they received. Similarly, with an er ending verb, let's take a verb, say chanter. Since chanter is an er ending verb, its past participle will be remove r and add accent over e, chanter. Simply add chanter in all of them. J'ai chanté, I sang. Tu as chanté, you sang. And now let's take an ir ending verb, say finir, remove r, and it's the past participle. Now again, add fini to all of them at the end. J'ai fini, I finished. Tu as fini, you finished. Il fini, he finished. The accord of passé composé in avoir and être we will discuss in the next class. C'est tout pour aujourd'hui. That's all for today. If you like my video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my YouTube channel. And if you have any doubt or suggestion, you may write that in the comment section below. Thanks for watching. Au revoir. N'oubliez pas que la langue française est l'amour.